But can we talk about the
Gabe's
Dolphins now?
gone.
We're talking about the
Oh shit!
about the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I mean,
Fins up. Fins up.
up.
There we go.
I don't know. That's ridiculous. I hate that. That's corny as fuck.
Hometown heroes. There's a lot.
Yeah,
to
man.
the Dolphins. Actually,
This
Dolphins
man Gabe
came
is
back,
lagging like crazy.
A pretty.
Gabe, you want me to spot you some Wi-Fi?
There you go. I think you're good now. You're good now. There you go. You're good.
Yo, if you're listening or watching, everybody
stop stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Just point loud.
Stop stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi. They're on Netflix right now. Just knock on your wall.
And stop talking about my internet and talking about the Dolphins won this damn week. Coming off a better week, they're coming off a week where they had like an efficient offense, a good defense. I mean, they just putting up points, man. I've never seen this Dolphins. Right? As long as I've been a Dolphins fan, I've never seen like excited for like, oh wow, they're actually putting up points and they're actually stopping people. You know what I mean?
Wait, how do you feel about Fitzmagic finally getting subbed out?
I feel pretty good. Listen, I'm a Tua guy. I was kind of iffy about if we should have drafted him, but obviously they drafted him. Whatever.
He was playing well though. Actually, was playing.
Yo, they did him dirty. They did him dirty.
He was doing good. You think they cut him too early? You know why?
For sure.
They didn't want to pay the man. If he
did him dirty
the rest of the season, they weren't ready to pay him. That's my theory.
No, Fitzpatrick knew that he was going to be benched.
We know, we've seen all of what Fitzpatrick can do. Okay? He's been playing for every damn team. The next team he's going to play for is the Patriots, so he can finish the AFC East circle. All right, we've seen everything he can do. All right, this guy, he's a veteran. Like he's a solid player. I'm not saying he's a superstar, elite player. You know what you're gonna get with Fitzpatrick. So
and he's old.
And when you go draft a guy like Tua, you take a risk on a guy like Tua, a guy who's coming off an injury. Like I know eventually at some point they're gonna have to put him in the season. I actually wanted him to be in earlier, especially after last week when they played well. I was hoping that he would get a quarter to play. So I was a little bit shocked that they put him in. I think it was like 5. He played short minutes. It was like near the 2-minute end line. But I'm excited, man. Like, listen, you gotta give this kid some speed, okay? Patrick Mahomes, when he played kind of the tail end of the season before he actually got the starting job at the beginning of the year. You see how he grew. So you got to give this guy some game speed. You know what I mean? You got to put him on tape at the speed that these defenders are coming at him. Put him under the pressure and see what he can do. You know what I mean? Like, you already invested a first round pick in it. We're going to wait 5 years? Like, you have to play him at some point. So see what he can do, you know? Yeah. I think it's a little bit earlier than what I expected, but I'm happy to see it. Like, they're taking a risk. They're going to be playing the Rams. All right, you have the bye week and then coming back playing the Rams. But see what the kid can do, man. Like, if he's healthy enough to be on your roster and you want to keep him and you invest a first round pick in him, like, let him play. Like, what are people scared of? Like, we know what Fitzpatrick can do. He's a solid guy. Regardless of if he's good or bad, you always have Fitzpatrick, so you always go back to the old thing. You know what I mean? Like, what your young kid can do and see if you can actually, make a run at the AFC East. So the Bills are coming.
So what I'm hearing is next week we're gonna see you in that Tua jersey, right? That's what you're gonna have on your back. You're gonna be like this.
Let me see if it's good enough.
He's gonna come back. You know those like old school goggles? Yo, you remember those like old school goggles that had like the shark fin on it? That man's gonna
waste his money, yeah.
No, but what I hear from Gabe is that he's not trying to make the playoffs this year. That's what I hear. This magic gonna take you deep.
Hey, listen, I don't know what the Patriots are doing. Okay, the Patriots.
Gabe don't want to make the playoffs.
I don't know what's going on with Cam Newton. Listen, they have a chance to make a wild card. I think the Bills are going to come out of the East. They're going to be the top team, I think. The Patriots might give them a run, but the Dolphins, I don't think you're going to get first place, so you got to go for second. So see what you have in this kid. Let him go throw around. If you actually think you can make the playoffs, whatever. You always have Fitzpatrick's always going to be on the bench. So, like, if anything goes bad, Fitzpatrick is there. Like, it's
what I think. You know what I think? Honestly, as we're talking about quarterbacks here, Fitzpatrick ain't the only one who should be on the bench. We got your boy Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
should be out of a starting spot, bro. I don't know, man. This guy, I don't feel like he's performing.
Real quick with Fitzpatrick, I think the only reason why Brian Flores put him out because he knew that magic was gone. He knew he was going to shit the bed next week or the week after. He called it because that's what always happens with Fitzpatrick.
He had another game in him, bro.
Yo, that always happens. That dude, he goes on like a 4 games run and then he's garbage. He's garbage. He can't throw a touchdown and save his life.
That happened last time.
And he's like, all right,
last time.
I'm not gonna test my luck anymore. Fuck it, put him in. So.
They did invest in Tua, so I mean,
Baker
forward. He is the future, so hopefully it's not too soon though.